We're here with Cal Poly head coach Caroline Malters and student athletes Tommi Stockham and Annabelle Thalken after a 3-2 victory in the first round of the 2023 Outrigger Big West Women's Volleyball Championship. First, coach, just start us off with an opening statement about tonight's match.
I don't think proud begins to describe the emotions I have for this group, and it's not lost on me that this doesn't happen often. It's our fifth reverse sweep of the year. I think I've only done that one other time in my career. This is a very rare thing and a very rare group. Early on, we didn't know whether to commend them for being able to finish so well or to be like, hey, let's start faster. At this point, and we talked about this last weekend too, like resiliency is a word that isn't thrown around for many groups. I think it's reserved for special groups, and this group is extremely special and deserving of the word resilient.
You mentioned resiliency. This is back-to-back 5-setters against Davis. Talk about seeing them again so quickly in the same setting.
Fast turnaround. You know, I think that Davis, of all teams in the Big West, has improved the most over the course of the season. So yeah, you beat him at home and you're like, oh, we get to play him again. Oh, yay, but no, I have a lot of respect for Dan Connors and what he's doing with his program. They're aggressive from the service line, and they put together a really good scout against us at home and here again. We barely were able to squeeze away with that win, and proud to do it, but I thought Davis played back-to-back very, very tough matches against us that could have gone either way. So a lot of respect for Dan and those players.
Taryn Rodriguez here of IE Sports Radio, host of Set Point Volleyball Podcast. Caroline, in addition to having 5 reverse sweeps, this was your 12th 5-set match, as now you've improved to 10-2 in 5-set matches. Do you think this going 5 sets in the previous match prepared you for this win-or-go-home matchup?
Yeah, I told the girls that, ahead of the 5th set, it was our season has built us for this moment. Again, you don't try to go 5 sets. We found ourselves doing it a lot. We found ourselves winning a lot of those, which I think breeds confidence. And they're never out of it, this group. Again, back to being down 0-2 and being able to come back and win. So, yes, to have, that experience of doing that so many times this year, it absolutely helped us out in that 5th set moment, especially like tied 12-all. I think it was some big moments for this group, and they've learned lessons along the way. And again, just really proud of everything they've accomplished this year.
This is Ty Sawyer from Mustang News. I noticed that after the 2nd set, you started putting in Amy Hyatt, and she played the rest of the match. How important was she in your guys' win tonight?
I think Amy was a big part of it. We've been bouncing back and forth between Tess and Amy this whole season, and we told these girls at the start of the year that we would need every single one of them to do what we wanted to do. And we have a big roster. We have 20 kids on the roster, and so to get them to try to believe in that is tough when you're only playing 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people max a night. But 2 of our kids that haven't played, one hasn't played at all for us, and one has played very minimally this year in practice, have been serving jump spin serves at us like every single day, right? And that's the way that they're helping us out. And so, it's not just Amy and the switch there. I think it speaks about the character of people on our team. Like, when you're given that opportunity, come in, take it. And I truly think we have needed every single person on this roster to get to where we are. So, Amy had some really good block moves. I think we can set her a little bit more and get the offense going from our middles a little bit more from both positions. But from a block perspective, I thought that Amy created a big presence out there.
This is for Annabelle. This is your first tournament first postseason tournament of your collegiate career. What's it first? Just like what is it like playing in a postseason for the first time in college?
It was so exciting. I just love this group so much, and I wouldn't want to be here with anyone else. And I think we've been preparing for this moment and just so excited to get out here and show what we're made of.
And this is a question for Tommi. Obviously, one of your Cal Poly buddies, I'm not going to give out his name, told me that this was your show and that you're pretty much the ringleader. But what's it like having other players such as Annabelle, Kate, and other players to help you relieve the stress of being Superwoman practically every night?
Well, I would not be anywhere where I am right now without my teammates. Obviously, having Annabelle on the right side, like opening up our offense, is crazy, like amazing for me. Also, we look to Annabelle in crucial times like tonight, just as much as we look at myself. And having middles like Tess, Amy, and Kate, like all be able to kill the ball and block balls. Everybody has to be doing their job in order for me to be doing mine. So I think my teammates are the reason that I am able to do what I'm able to do.
We talked a little bit about five setters, and one of those 5-set wins was against Hawaii, your next opponent. How do you use that as momentum for Friday's semifinal matchup?
Yeah, I think, again, this group has shown time and time again that they're never out of it. So I think it's exciting being at a neutral site and playing Hawaii. You know, we were able to do that at Hawaii, which is, I think, one of the toughest places in the country to play. So to be able to do it there, I think we take some confidence. You know, they're playing good volleyball. And it's going to take us playing good volleyball for a long period of time on Friday night to beat them. But yeah, I think that win sets us up to go in with the belief that we can, and I think that's the most important thing with this group.
Definitely.
Talk a little bit about that. I know beating Hawaii has been rare in the past,
Yeah.
and it's becoming a little more normal to get those wins. How do you bring that confidence into the match?
Yeah, I mean, obviously Hawaii is a great volleyball program. We split with them last year, split with them this year. So taking confidence that we're right with them, it's going to be a fun match, and I think we're super excited.
And then Caroline, one other stat that kind of popped out was that you outdug UC Davis 68-57 with Jolie leading the way with 21 and Emmy Bullis having 17. What can you say about the defense overall, not just in terms of digs, but blocking as well?
Yeah, I would be interested to know what that number was after the first two sets. You know, we weren't doing a ton defensively in terms of keeping rallies going. So they heard the message of we need to pick up the defensive side of the ball, and I think they did just that. You know, and maybe not all these balls were perfect, but we send the message a lot of like create one touch so that we can get a second, and you know, hopefully that's creating a high ball opportunity for us at the very least. But Jolie is kind of like our quiet assassin defensively. You know, she might not look flashy at times, but she seems to be digging a lot of balls. And yeah, for Emmy to have 17 digs, defense has been something Emmy's been working on constantly, you know, the last year and a half, and for her to see her have some good defensive numbers in the last few matches, I think has been a good reward for all of that work.
Coach, he was also saying, like about how the defense changed a lot after the second set. What about the offense? How did that change?
Yeah, I thought our service passers started to do, you know, a lot better. We settled in. We had more confidence. As I mentioned before, Davis serves extremely, probably the toughest serving team that we've played this year. You know, I think Santa Barbara puts a lot of pace on the ball. Hawaii is obviously great, but rare in that Davis is ripping jump spin serves. You don't see that a ton in the women's game anymore. So it's just something we don't see in our gym a lot, and you don't see on Friday and Saturday. And I thought Davis did a great job attacking from the service line. So we had to settle in as service passers. I think Emmy found a little bit more balance in who she needed to set at certain times. And then attackers made some really good decisions. You know, I think that we started to attack high, hard, and deep and look for different places and different people to attack. And we knew we could go to these two when we needed a kill, and just really, really cool to have faith in them to do their jobs and for them to do those jobs.
Yeah, and then Tommi, this is probably a familiar feeling for both of you guys. But this is your fifth reverse sweep, but this time with playoff implications. But what was it like? What was going on in your head, like while you guys were being, like just beaten in the first and second sets?
Yeah, I mean every fifth set is nerve-wracking, of course, but I think that we've settled into fifth sets. We have a lot of confidence from them. We did definitely start a little slow in the first two sets, but unfortunately or fortunately for us, we are good at flipping that around. So I think we did a good job of going in that locker room, being down 0-2, like having a full reset and having our backs against the wall, knowing that we've worked hard for this since August. So like we're not just gonna like lay down and just let them win one more set. Like we knew that we had to come back in 3 sets, and we did that. And it goes to show how much confidence this team really has.
And then, Caroline, obviously you've been part of past Cal Poly teams on the coaching staff, which has had postseason playoff games. What can you say about playing in this game, being a conference tournament in its inaugural year?
Exciting. I admittedly was one of the coaches that was not in favor of having a conference tournament. And that was, we were getting 3 teams into the tournament in 2019 with some really good RPI teams. And it is exciting to see, the top 4 teams playing the right RPI and doing that for the conference. And, Santa Barbara's done a fantastic job this year, and they'll get into the tournament even if they don't win this tournament. And, it's just been an exciting week of preparation. It feels different than a regular Big West match. So I will say that I was wrong. This is really cool. This is a cool experience for our girls. I'm excited for our opportunity ahead of us on Friday, and we'll take it one step at a time.
And one last thing, before Friday, you have Thanksgiving tomorrow. Tell me some things that you're thankful for right now this year.
I'm thankful, obviously, for my teammates. Thankful that we won tonight so we can continue going on and have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow. I'm just thankful that I got, I transferred here, and I'm so thankful that I got, put into a group of people who, feels like family. So having Thanksgiving away from home obviously still feels like I'm with my family. Our coaches do such a good job. They care about us so much as people. So I'm just really thankful that I am lucky enough to play for Cal Poly and be with my teammates.
Yeah, Tommi said it perfectly. So thankful for our teammates and this program and just the opportunities we've been given and how well we've been playing, and also families.
Yeah,
I
do like my family.
Yeah, no, and it's cool. I think for this whole season, I think I'm thankful for the support of all of their families. I'm thankful to be able to bring my family along for this. It's important to me to show these guys, that as you're working, it's great and important to be a mom and to be visible doing that too. So I know they love my family round. I love their family round, but we're excited just to all join together tomorrow and give thanks for everything that we have. We're very lucky to do what we do, and that's not lost on us. So excited that gets to, be at least 2 more days of this group together, and we'll see what we can do.
Congratulations on tonight's win, and best of luck Friday.
Thank you guys.